Hey everybody, you listen to the Wombo podcast. I'm Chipmunk. With me as always is the Mr. Gimpy.
Finally,
brother.
Finally, Combo Wombo has come back to the podcast.
Just like John Cena, bro, doing the attitude adjustment to the J-Oos.
Hey, listen, man, listen. It's been a couple of weeks, brother. How you feeling?
I feel good, Gimpy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stretch your legs, man. All that.
Not really, no. I've just been indoors. I've been reading books. I've been staying out of the sun.
Oh my god.
Falling apart, dude.
Full disclosure, we got to hang out in person like 2 weeks ago, everybody.
It was months ago, dude.
It's 2 weeks.
It's the first time I've seen the sun in years.
It's literally the first time Chip has seen the sun, probably all summer.
Yeah.
It's a good time though. We barbecued, had some good laughs.
It was a cookout. Let's be real.
What's the difference?
Oh, there's a difference.
What's the difference?
If you don't know the difference, I'm not going to tell you, bro.
That's because you're making shit up, dude.
No, bro. Like y'all cooked out. There's a difference, bro.
There was grilled food.
Was there any
smoker
food with barbecue sauce on it, dude?
Yeah, there's barbecue sauce. You can put barbecue sauce on your rut. Yeah, there was.
No way, dude. Ain't no way. There's like ketchup, bro.
Wings. There's chicken wings too.
I mean, chicken. Yeah, there was a seasoned chicken wings, dude. Hit them with that dry rub. It's very loosely.
There's potato
barbecue,
salad.
Dude. Was there?
100%.
How come I didn't get this potato salad, dude?
I don't know, dude. He must have skipped over it. If you got potato salad,
I didn't even see it, dude.
It's on the table on the porch there.
Damn it.
Yeah, you fucked up.
I just was eating the meats, dude.
Oh,
I was
yeah, dude. Yeah, those
nibbling down.
Those homemade pickles.
Yeah, those pickles were flame.
Yeah. How are you going to get the pickles, but you didn't get the potato salad?
I didn't see it, bro.
Dude,
it was like a... Yeah. I did not notice any... I think you're imagining this, dude.
No, dude, I'm not imagining it at all, dude. I had like 3 scooping helpings of potato salad. But anyway.
That's why I didn't see it, dude. You ate it all, dude, before I got there, dude.
But yeah, shout out Crab and shout out Sport.
Dude's eating in like a little pint of ice cream, dude.
For letting us into their city and letting us take over.
Yeah, we built that city on rock and roll, dude.
Because here's what we did. We went to a retro arcade to kind of close out the night. You know, what was
that place called? Retro Arcade?
I don't remember, actually. I feel bad about that.
I think it was called Retro Arcade or something like that, dude.
It was like arcade.
We're not too far off.
Retro
Boomer Arcade.
That sounds like it. Anyway, we went there. We had a couple of cervezas, you know. We got nice and loose, went there and played some pinball, I
drank some tequila.
and played darts.
Yeah, I played pinball, dude.
Yeah. And I finally got to play some fighters in person on an arcade cab. And I was mopping the floor with people, you know, no offense to everybody who was with us, but
it's a reimagining of what happened, Gimpy, but you know, I'll let you tell this story, dude. Your podcast. You can tell how you want.
Here's what happened.
Okay. I played some Marvel vs. Capcom 2 against the Professor.
Yeah, how'd that go? The brother
He whipped my ass, dude. And then I whipped his ass. But then, I don't know, it's kind of, here's the thing with arcades, right? When you're first facing off in Marvel vs. Capcom, you're both making teams. And you take turns building the team so you can kind of balance out the picks.
You take turns?
But, yeah, dude, you do.
At the same time.
Do you? Well, you can see what they're picking. Yeah. And if you have 2 brain cells, you kind of look over and be like, all right, what do they got?
Sure.
But then after you win, now they get to pick your hard counters. Yeah, dude. Sure. It's bullshit. Sure. So
I hate to say this because I absolutely hate this phrase, dude. I hate to go here, but
all right,
get good, dude.
Oh shit, skill gap, dude. Say what it means.
Issue.
I don't know. So yeah, I beat his ass one round, and then he beat my ass the next round, and then we just kind of shook hands and walked away after that. I will say those cabinets felt like 3/4 cabinets. They didn't feel like full.
Some of them felt smaller, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it felt like small. I was like, damn, did I get huge? Was there anything in that fucking potato salad and pickles that we have?
Potato salad.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Is that why some Alice in Wonderland style shit, dude. One brat makes you bigger, two brats make you smaller, bro.
But we were rolling
potato salad
like
that
8 people, right?
Crab gives you. Yeah. Oh, we're deep, dude.
Yeah, we were 8 deep. So let me set the stage, man. No, the big thing about fighters is playing against other people, right?
Yeah.
So when you're 8 deep, you got 8 motherfuckers just like scattered on a machine or whatever. It can be pretty intimidating, right? When you're playing online, you're just matchmaking. You're just waiting. You don't know how many people are watching this person, or if they're streaming on Twitch or whatever. You don't know. So you're just waiting online, and then they go, oh, match found. You hit start. Whatever. Game starts.
Yeah.
To walk up to a person with your coin or your token in this case out, lay that shit on the line, and then have them stare at you. You lock eyes. That takes some balls, right?
Size them up. See what's going on with them.
So that's what happened, man. This dude, walked up to me on Marvel vs. Capcom after, I think it was after Professor and I played.
How'd that go for you?
The dude got beat. I had to hold it down for the squad, dude. Had to hold it down for the squad.
Yeah.
I rocked his ass, dude. He couldn't handle. He did pick counter picks for my team, but as I told you,
did everybody clap, bro? This sounds like a reimagining, dude. Now you're imagining potato salad and now like
put that shit in the comments. They know what happened. They know
slapping down randos at the arcade, dude.
But yeah, dude. After I whooped his ass, I was like rematch. He goes no. He walked over, shook my hand. I was like, good game. You know why he didn't do it again? Because I beat him so bad, dude. He didn't want any of this.
Beat the gravy right off his biscuits, dude.
The fucking cheese curd off, or the bread off his cheese curd, because we're in Wisconsin.
Yeah, dude.
Whatever the fucking phrase is, but yeah. Shout out to that dude who had the balls to walk up to people, just who were rolling like 8 deep, just.
Yeah, we had a crowd of people, a gaggle.
We're full heights, because if he beat me, right, I'd have heard it from all of you guys, right?
They never let you live it down, dude. I would have remembered that for sure, dude.
100%. Yeah, but other than that, we played some House of the Dead, Crazy Taxi, stuff like that. I think that place was like for $20, we had way too many tokens.
Yeah,
I thought it was a decent.
A gallon of tokens left over, dude. Everyone was like, hey, if anyone has tokens left over, just now threw them at crowd.
I gave it to a guy on my way out. Like I said, tokens left over. Yeah,
I'd give some to a homeless man outside. It's like, here you go, play some House of the Dead for you, little young blood.
There you go. But
help them off the streets.
I had a good time. We were there for a quick day trip, and
I played Rick and Morty, the pinball game. The pinball fucking sucks, dude. As a professional pinballer, dude, this is like the worst pin I've ever played.
Background: Chip loves pinball so much that he built his own pinball machine, and then
I got a virtual pinball machine, dude. The Rick and Morty one's trash, bro. There's like no good gimmicks. Like the one I feel like that game was designed to just be like a shitty machine. Like, I don't know. It feels like that's like a Rick and Morty thing to do. Because like there's only like one gimmick down the middle, and then like it catches the ball and like shoots it right back down the middle in between.
Okay.
So it's like, you could say there's like skill play and like slapping the sides of it to like counteract that, but it happens like so fast.
Yeah.
Especially if you've been drinking, where it's like, this isn't even worth getting into. There's
does the Rick and Morty pinball machine force you to physically tilt?
Yeah. Like if you want to actually like progress in it, you should probably be physically tilted. And that arcade didn't really like lead itself for that type of play, because like everything's fucking like a quarter inch apart, like all the machines, so it's like
I played
gotta be aggressive on that.
I played the X-Men arcade game on the it was on the corner. It was like on the corner, so I could actually tilt. So but I get you. So what is your favorite pinball game? Do you have a favorite?
Oh, dude. No, you could go for like any of like the classics, Mars Attacks.
90s Clue. Well,
okay.
90s Clue is probably my favorite, with the Ghostbusters as well, like the late 80s Ghostbusters.
Got the Black Knight.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
It's a banger, dude.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good pinball machines out there, dude.
Okay.
It's like asking you to choose your favorite child, dude. It depends on the day of the week, how they're acting.
Sure. I gotcha. But yeah, man, we got to go out and play games together. It's a little different than just playing online. You get a little. I think the conversation flowed freely. We all had a good time.
Yeah.
You and Professor's beef was settled. It seemed like.
Yeah, got squashed. Through some hands. The arcade. metaphorically speaking.
Yep, definitely. But yeah, man. Then we took a little break from the pod here. You know, and here's why we took a break. There's nothing happening.
So we're out drinking at the
we're
arcade.
Out drinking for one, but there's nothing happening. There's nothing happening in the industry outside of Baldur's Gate's release. We had to wait. We had to give it a couple.
Spoilers. I keep hearing good things about it, dude.
Baldur's Gate's probably going to be game of the year. There's no doubt about it that it'll be.
I guess like Diablo had a update, and everyone was pretty fucking salty about that. It was like they somehow made the game worse.
Yeah. The Blizzard just keeps making it worse. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
Had like the 1 button battle pass activation shenanigans going on with it.
Yeah. It tried to trick you. So,
yeah, that's illegal.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It is.
They won't get in trouble. It is.
It might be a lawsuit. You'll get your $5.99 back or something like 3 years from now in a class action lawsuit.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
but yeah, dude. Like,
if you are somebody you know has been physically or mentally harmed by Diablo, send us off address. Stamp
let me ask you this, Chip. Starfield is playable right now for those who pre-ordered the expensive edition of the game.
Oh, they did not send out review copies of the game.
The premium edition. So the review embargo lifted the day the premium edition was available for play.
Okay.
So it seemed like they released review copies because reviews were ready, but maybe it was just like maybe they got activated earlier or something. And
kind of picked and choose.
I don't know. But overall, standard review scores, like IGN gave it a 7 out of 10, which is IGN's like mediocre, but everyone gets that. They're like that. That's the lowest score.
Hey man, 10, nothing wrong with a C, dude.
Yeah, it has been the lowest, but from what I
C's
understand,
get degrees for a new IP.
Yeah, the game apparently takes like 4 hours to get going.
Okay,
which was a lot of time investment, right? You're going to be bored for 4 hours, but once it does,
definitely
it picks up a lot. But
just looking at that game, it looks like one of those like open space worlds, and it's like we're going to put you in hub world, tutorial world, and like we're going to hold your hand for 4 hours, and now you can go explore like the rest of the solar system. I don't think it's like a galaxy wide style game, like you're just in the one solar system dealing with shit.
You're apparently it's like invisible wall or something, but there's thousands of planets you can visit apparently, So.
Allegedly. We don't know. Have you played it at all? Did you pre-order it?
I didn't pre-order the expensive edition.
You watch anything, man?
Streamer Shout's been playing it the last few days.
Okay. I've been keeping an open mind. I haven't really looked into any of the game at all, except for like what they showed, the pre-visualizations at the Microsoft thing where they're like, here's the game, check it out, you can do all this stuff.
Yep.
And I was like, I'll wait and see. I'll see how this shit goes.
Yeah. How that should go. Yeah.
Yeah, space games also not everyone's cup of tea as well. Like that's also a bigger thing,
especially when it's a space game exploration. When exploration can, let's face it, be boring.
Space is boring. A lot of empty spaces in space, dude. Like there's a lot of nothingness.
A lot of video games like they tout billions of places to explore, 7 planets with stuff to do.
Yeah,
right.
Or it's like the same stuff. Like I don't know. Like it's like kind of like the open world problem. Yeah. Yeah. Like I watched there's like a YouTube video like comparing like all the different size maps of video games, like the biggest maps. And then like people are like, it's crazy how like the smaller maps felt bigger than the big maps because there's just more shit to do. It's like a more cohesive world.
Yep.
Yeah.
For sure.
So yeah, this is something, but it depends on like what the end goal of the experience that they're trying to create for the user is,
Yeah.
If you like want to be out there in an open world doing nothing, like cool, they got that for you. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Are there any games that you're excited about within this last release cycle? Just to go over what's come out lately. Like I mentioned, Starfield, Baldur, Mortal Kombat 1's beta happened, and now Mortal Kombat 1 comes out in about 2 weeks.
Like the only thing I wanted to ask you about was like Street Fighter. That's the only game. Like looking at like the last couple games I bought, it's like Dishonored and then Doom. OG original Doom, 1993 Doom. All right, like those are like the last 2 games that I picked up.
Sure.
So I don't know.
Street
I was waiting to hear back from you.
Yeah, Street Fighter 6 is a kid. And actually, let me share. a buddy of mine,
Okay.
who I play fighters with. Shout out Poison. We played a lot of games together too, but we kind of. He's super into like DBD. I don't care for the game as much, and he's and our schedules have changed completely. But fighters will always bring us back together to play games all the fucking time. Tekken is probably our most competitive game with each other, so I'm sure we're just waiting for that game to come back. Mortal Kombat, we're pretty competitive as well. But Street Fighter, he is really enjoying Street Fighter 6 right now, and he has gone with the trend and got a Hitbox. Right? A Hitbox is a leverless controller.
Can't fight against the tide of that's incoming, dude. People call it the cheat stick, dude.
Yeah, people do call it that. So for fun, I didn't want to buy a Hitbox. I have my arcade stick or whatever, and I was like, wait a second, I have a 3D printer, so I made this bad boy.
Oh dang! All right, yeah. It's got a little logo on it and everything. It's that Danger logo. Kings.
Yes, sir. So you got some buttons on the top. These are the option buttons.
Did you measure out like your hand and stuff?
This is an STL that was already online on Thingiverse.
You couldn't do the very minimum edit of being like, all right, what's my palm width here? Does it feel good? Have you tried it?
I have about 12 hours on this guy.
Oh, sheesh.
I see why people like it, especially I'm to play it with Tekken to do like the Korean backdashing and electrics. This is fucking broken. For Street Fighter and stuff, I prefer the joystick. Just that
smooth. There's a lot more like half circles.
It's actually half circles work really well with this. It's just, it's that for a half circle. But it's something about like that. My brain just is like sometimes I find myself like my arm just completely moving. It's like so. I think if I just play more with it, it'll come out.
Start to
in the back too,
come natural.
A mouse pad too, so I don't so it doesn't move.
Doesn't slip away, dude.
Yep. So,
playing some sweaty games, dude. You built a try-hard controller box, dude. The Hitbox.
I did. But yeah, dude, that's what that's some.
Was it hard to do? You said you 3D printed this all off? Like,
yeah. So,
what kind of buttons are you using?
3D printed Sanwa buttons. 24 millimeter. The thumb buttons, 30. The thumb button is what you jump as well. So I'm working on 3D printing another one. So that's kind of what it is before sanding. So my filament got moisture, so I definitely have to sand this one that I printed here. I'm doing another build for a buddy.
You can use like that. What's it called? Like for cars, spray painting stuff.
Yeah. So what
the body spray stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Got like a scratch or nick.
So what I did was,
you can just touch a brand name.
I used Krylon spray paint. Krylon spray paint has with primer in it as well. That one for my Hitbox was 2 coats, and I wet sanded after. I sanded the top of that Hitbox. It went through 4 phases of sanding, going from 150 grit or 80 grit up to 800 grit. I literally just watched a YouTube video the other day where it was like the secret to getting like smooth filament 3D prints. And I was like, is it sanding? And then the guy like shows all the different sandpaper and it's like, it's sanding. That's the secret. Is 100% it. But yeah, man, like that thing's definitely looked like it was fun. It was fun to work on. Wiring the joystick up, that in there has a Fighting Pi Zero. So it's just like a Raspberry Pi with like a board on it. So yeah, pretty cool project. Overall, it was like so a Hitbox is like $120 to $180 to buy with like whatever you're doing. Like you could spend like $200
Sky's the limit
on it.
Yeah.
Right? So unlike a Victrix, but that after the board and the parts, I spent $40. $40 plus my time, so it really was nothing at all. So yeah.
You gotta rate your time a little bit higher than that, bro.
But it wasn't too bad at all.
Yeah, man, that's cool. So at least you're like trying it out with like so say Tekken's way better than like the Street Fighter experience?
For me, it's
on the Hitbox.
you know, because I think you know it's just so much like legacy knowledge and stuff. And maybe if I play more, I'll prefer the Hitbox. But yeah.
Have you been going back to Street Fighter at all since then?
We've been playing it. Yeah. Oh yeah.
You got some time.
6 is the best game. Is the best fighting game out right now.
Okay, damn, that's huge.
It will probably be the best fighting game
for
the rest of the year. Mortal Kombat 1 has not impressed me with this marketing campaign. As you know, when I played MK11, I went to actually physical tournaments and stuff like that. The way NetherRealm handles updates of being kind of hands off with it and letting like game breaking stuff just slide. Across major tournaments just pissed me off.
It's kind of Tekken levels of tomfoolery.
Tekken of updates, solid as fuck though. Outside of that Leroy patch, where everyone when there was one tournament where the top 8 was like all except for one dude.
Saw Leroy.
But other than that, they've
all the
usually
time
solid. But there was like a fucking annoying ass Garrus bug in MK11 that just stupid and just got let go throughout the entirety of Evo and Combo Breaker. They didn't update the game like balance. There's no balance patch until like September in the game, and all the tournament cycle was throughout the entire summer. You know, so it's like what the
they're
fuck
updating like Diablo 4, bro, out there.
Yeah, exactly. So the way NetherRealm handled,
we'll give you more gem slots by 2024.
Yeah, the way NetherRealm handled MK11 soured me a bit, and Mortal Kombat's my favorite fighting franchise. So it soured me a bit. It did. And MK1, I'm excited to play through the story, but just like the cameo system didn't really impress me. It seemed, I was like, why not focus on like a core roster of characters instead of just having this gimmick of characters like you've seen in the past to come in and do a glorified assist. It seemed like they're trying for the tag fighter stuff, but they're not fully embracing it. You know, it just yeah. I mean, I'm gonna buy the game, you know, because at the end of the day, I still like Mortal Kombat, but I don't feel that it will overtake Street Fighter for me.
It definitely felt like they started putting in more gimmicks of like, oh, here's like other 80s action heroes and shit in our game. Here's other franchise characters in our game. So it seemed like they kind of went for more as like the games as a service and like, here's wacky fucking cameos of other like movie or sci-fi shit or anything else.
And Omni-Man and Peacemaker and stuff. Yeah, well, that's because they're owned by WB as well, so they can just dip into that property. Yeah, and Mortal Kombat.
Who was that in the new Space Jam? They could have the Space Jam guy in there, dude. Bugs Bunny. Oh yeah, and LeBron. Have a LeBron, Bugs Bunny, Mortal Kombat skin, dude.
But you know,
hire this man.
It is what it is. You know. I hope the game's good. I hope it competitive wise. I hope it really scratches the itch for me. If it doesn't, you know, I have Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
It's probably the perfect launch for a fighter.
They can't take it away from you now, dude.
The game's online is great. The game's smooth. The game works on all 3 platforms. I heard some issues with some people like PS4 or some shit, but who gives a shit?
How dare
didn't
you?
affect me.
Last gen stuff.
Yeah.
Dang, I could becoming an elitist.
I could highly recommend Street Fighter 6 easily.
You no longer can deal with the common fighter people, dude.
Yeah,
there's people out here suffering trying to just play GameCube emulation, Smash Bros, bro, and you're thumbing at your nose at them, bro.
I will. But yeah, dude, Street Fighter 6 is great. So if you're looking for a fighter to play, dude, Street Fighter 6 is great. And and I know you've kind of dabbled in fighters, but if you really want to take it seriously, the training mode, the combo trials in Street Fighter 6 are fun. And if you don't want to take it seriously, it has a whole open world mode where you can just explore and play around.
You can 3D print me a hitbox, bro? Is this the next level?
You can if you want one. Yeah.
All right, yeah, maybe. Shit.
Yeah, what I would do for the hitbox that I made right here is if I make a second one for myself, I'd make it larger.
Dang.
The mini form factor I thought just looked cool, you know. But
you can put it up on something. You also didn't know you wanted to try it out.
Yeah,
it's like, all right, you want to like dedicate all this extra filament and stuff to it if it's like not worth it.
Exactly. So I think I'd make it bigger just to match like the width of like my arcade stick, stuff like that. Just to and I can fit like 2 more buttons on the front as well, just for like additional options and stuff like that. But yeah, that thing I could actually use on like if I wanted to use it on PS5, I'd have to replace the board, but it uses the same pins, so I could just open it up, swap it, and just plug it in, not have to dick around. So that's pretty
could
cool.
solder in from like a PlayStation controller too,
I
right
could do
onto
that
it.
as well. Yeah. But
depending on how deep you wanted to go, bro.
exactly. So we'll see. But yeah, man, Street Fighter 6 definitely holding it down for fighters right now. You know, and then finally, I wanted to, with the last 5 minutes, just to
all right.
go with what's happening this summer, man. It
Just
finally
the
happened.
summertime. Well, summer's here. It's over.
Summer is here, apparently, for
Okay.
Valve.
Oh,
the last day of
sheesh.
summer. Of traditional summer, because let's see if we go with the equinox or whatever. It's till September 22nd, 23rd.
Gloves in the air, dude.
Valve let pretty much everybody who's been active in Counter-Strike get into the beta. So CS2 is here. It's upon us.
Okay. Have you played it at all? Have you seen it?
No.
What's that look like?
No, I'm fucking I've been staying up way too late playing it. The game it definitely breathed new life into Counter-Strike. I think some of the changes are nice quality of life things, such as like disabling the button to take the silencer off your M41S if you have one, or the USPS, instead of like unbinding the button. So that's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice like gameplay thing. You could pick and choose your loadout to what you want to buy, so you could like not have certain guns in there and put certain guns in, or you could have both varieties of like the M4A1 or the M4A4. So that's pretty nice quality of life change. I'm not a fan of the new smokes. I thought I would be. It's just they're so pillowy. I think it just takes some getting used to, But some of it I'm just like, it seems like it blocks your bullets just because of how pillowy the smokes are. I know it's not, but it's just like a bit feel thing. Other than that, man, I'm loving the new Inferno. I'm loving the updated graphics. I can't wait till the game launches fully and we get like the results of the anti-cheat, because I've heard reports of people cheating in the beta already and not being punished. I feel that they're going to do what Dota 2 did, and they let people cheat on their beta for quite a while, and then when the game launched, they just had this massive wave of bans. So I'm assuming they'll do something like that for CS2. But I hope
that they're finally going to start banning people. The ban hammer's coming.
I do. So
it definitely feels like the technology's getting there to like catch cheaters.
Yeah.
Like and automate that system and for it to be like fair.
Yeah.
Where it's like, obviously this person's cheating. At least get rid of like the most obvious of cheaters.
Sure.
I don't know. People have been saying there'll be a race between like cheating bots and bots to catch the cheaters, where they'll both be improving.
Yep. True. So we'll see where it goes. I think it's Counter-Strike. It's at this point it's kind of too big to fail.
It's about Team Fortress 2.
It'll do fine.
Look
Team
at
Fortress
it now.
2 still has a fucking shit ton of people playing it. So
I know, that's what everyone's like. They'll fix it eventually. They have not. Yeah. I don't think they've updated that game in years either, bro.
It had a big patch in August, but it was mostly like new maps that the community made, and then there's a little bit of quality of life fixes. But they updated it. But it's the poverty updates. It's like feast or famine. Yeah. So
it's dry out there, dude, for them TF2 updates.
I'll say one thing that I
either
they have to get used to it, or they need to update is the economy, because the CS2 they switched from 30 rounds to 24 total, and I think the economy suffers from it. But it could be just how I played. I mean, maybe we need to get better at managing my economy.
Hey, get good, dude. Skill gaps.
For sure. That happened. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I've always felt there should be less rounds. Like, I would have been more of a fan of like 2-3 rounds, like 6 rounds total.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like it's like
it feels super
just
short
like
now with the 24. I think
all right, man. I don't know, man. Yeah. The other one was way too long. Yeah, it's just too much for me, dude. I was like, man, this is a whole I'm old. I got to pee all the time. I'm staying hydrated. I'm constantly sipping water and caffeine, bro.
Definitely.
I'm like, oh, I got to pee during this round. And everyone's like, where are you? And I'm like, I'm peeing.
Yeah. But
I mean, you have to get some old man Depends, dude. Get a little catheter or something, dude. Like,
for sure. To end the pod ship, is there
whatever it takes?
Anything you're looking forward to within the next few months? With summer is over, anything you're gonna jump into? I know you mentioned Street Fighter.
Yeah, maybe Street Fighter. Like if it goes on sale in the winter, I think that's probably when I'll pick it up.
Okay.
Everything else has been nothing really stands out to me as like something like, oh, maybe Baldur's Gate 3. People love that game. It just seems like it takes up so much damn time, but I also don't really spend my time doing anything really productive right now anyway, where it's like I'm mostly just like, reading books or fucking watching TV shows. I was kind of looking forward to that live action One Piece.
Yeah, I'm about to watch that actually when we get done
talking
here.
Yeah, the dub looked pretty decent because I got the original cast to do the dub version where you're like, at first it's like, this kind of looks whack, but then like when you have like you have like the actual voice actors from Japan doing the voiceovers for it, the live action, put in Japanese. Yeah, and it's like, yeah, and you're like, oh fuck, that's the characters. This is it. This is all right.
Pretty awesome. Okay, I'm definitely interested in that. Okay. Okay.
I watched that Twisted Metal show. That was pretty damn good.
Yeah, I liked it a lot too. That's great. Crab was gonna let him bum off my Peacock account to watch it. Yeah. I really like Twisted Metal as well. Let's talk about
it. Yeah, man, it's I don't know the spoilers, but like at the very end, like the MacGuffin's like some fucking ice cream.
But yeah.
Where she's like, "Oh, you delivered this ice cream," And I felt that way always when I get groceries delivered here because downtown's like getting kind of chaotic.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I feel exactly like Twisted Metal, where I'm like, my ice cream's been delivered. Excellent. Here's your $5 tip. Go back out into the wasteland.
I
could relate, dude.
Set up for season 2 is dope, but
the actual tournament arc, dude.
Yeah,
why not?
Yeah. See how it goes.
The only thing I didn't like was like the will they, won't they, back and forth nonsense. It's lasted way too long.
I mean, they finally. Well,
yeah, but like it was just way too long. It was like 4 or 5 episodes just dedicated to
like 10 episodes though.
Exactly, bro. Exactly, it's way too fucking long. It's like half of it's like, oh, I don't know. Can I trust this person? It's like, bitch, they've been riding around with you, getting it for fucking days now, and you're still not sure, bro? Like, this is crazy.
Sure. I got you.
Aside from that, everything else was really cool. I liked it. I like Sweet Tooth was good. Said Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe.
Yeah, man. What about you? Anything you're looking forward to? Any games out there that's catching a twinkle in your eye?
Yeah. I'm loving Armored Core 6 right now. Next week, I think I'm going to talk about Cyberpunk Bomb Rush, the Jet Set Radio kind of homage, because that game, it came out like around the same time as Armored Core 6, and I feel it's going to get lost in the August shuffle. But that game is fucking phenomenal too, and I want to really do a deep dive on that for everybody. As far as upcoming games, Mortal Kombat 1, like I said, I'm not excited for it, but I'm going to get it. And Tekken 8 is what I'm looking forward to this year.
Dang, for sure. That's what's up, dude.
Yeah,
new Tekken, new Mortal Kombat, dude.
Hell yeah.
1996, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah. This is a year of just fighters coming out like banger after banger, dude. For the fight.
Yeah, a lot of stuff got pushed off for like a year.
Yeah.
Because the supply chains, people working from home, like redistributions.
Yeah. So it just kind of serendipity, just lined up all these fighters to And the best part is about these games coming out is each fighter gets a few months to breathe. It's not like they're coming out for direct competition. It's like Street Fighter 6 came out, it has the summer to breathe. Mortal Kombat's coming out, it has the fall to breathe. And then Tekken comes out, it has like the winter and the next spring. So we'll see. May the best fighter.
It's like we've had a clogged up toilet of gaming content here, dude. And it's finally getting flushed.
Yeah, finally. So the Combo Wombo, we are back, baby. And we'll be back next week.
Did you watch that MJF Adam Cole? We out. Peace.
Later.